You know what I do? Everything I do with passion!
Or freezes, long as I got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard on my car.
I am Dan Maynard. I'm an addiction specialist. I have a motorcycle club. I'm a pastor at Liberty Temple. We do a lot of ministry to addicts and people on the street. We do a lot of things with kids. We try to help the community. I do marital counseling. I marry people, bury people, dedicate children, whatever is needed. I'm licensed to do any of those things.
Morning. Are we awake yet?
So if you want to talk to him first,
but let me ask you a question.
Ask me a question. Ask me a question. And better be real about this.
I have an understanding of addicts because I am one.
Do you ever want to get off of it? Is there ever a time you say, I just want out of this?
Yes, sir.
And what do you...
Though I'm 25 years sober, I still remember the pain and I still remember the battle.
Never mentions the word addiction.
Pretty much every day, my days are packed with working with addicts and alcoholics, meth addicts, cocaine addicts, sex and gambling. Sometimes I can be very passive in the way I help people, and then sometimes I have to use tough love. Raise your mouth at me, son, I'll knock you. And try to get them to see the importance of getting help immediately, because all addictions, no matter what they are, lead to an early death.
You didn't have the decency to tell your family you're leaving and going to start tweaking for the next 3 or 4 months.
I'm Dan, I'm an addict. Today I've worked on steps 1, 2, and 3 and 11.
People at their lowest point love him. I believe that's one of the biggest gifts that God has given him, is the fact that he is genuine, and I think that comes across because I think people, especially kind of hardened people, they can spot BS a mile away.
My success rate is around 80%. My unorthodox appearance, I believe, has a lot to do with it. I'm not a preacher clothed in a collar and a robe, and I'm also not a clinician that's walking around in a lab coat. And they relate to me. And so through honesty, trust is built, and before long, they depend on what I have to say and listen to me.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Well, Prodigalz Motorcycle Club was started basically for our guys who were coming off drugs, coming out of alcohol. When they give that up, they got to replace something with something. If you give them a motorcycle to ride, it gives them a clean new obsession. They can polish the bike, they can put chrome on the bike, and they can ride the bike. Also, the camaraderie of being with other addicts creates an atmosphere for them to get better and recover maybe quicker than normal. We work with pretty much anybody that wants to get their life changed and do something different.
I don't know if you all notice this, but I'm a little different.